Hello there, welcome to the first installment of the Grundy Review vlog. I'm Brittany Jensen, and I'm coming to you with a delay from my bedroom. So welcome to my bedroom. First hand on topic today is the Grundy graduation. I'm sure that you know everything about this, because if you are from Grundy, everybody knows everything about it. So, let's just start off with a few facts. One, I have to be there. Not by choice. I have to be there. Why? Because I'm a former student, and unfortunately, I have friends who go there. And don't get me wrong, not unfortunately that I have friends. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a plus. I like having friends. I hope you like having friends. Whatever. The point is, I do have friends that go there, and I have to watch them graduate. Because, you know, that's kosher. That's what you do. You watch your friends graduate. Anyway, moving on. The point is, I'm going to have a bit of a problem when I get there. You see, there's this parking problem that we have, because everybody in Grundy does know about graduation, and they all go to it. There's only one high school in the county. Let me stress that. There's only one high school in the whole county. So, there's a lot to be said about that. For one thing, everybody goes because there's nothing else to do. So, there's going to be a whole bunch of people there, and the parking, I don't know if you've seen the parking lot, but it's kind of small. So, you're going to get there, and then you're going to park, and there's going to be nowhere to park. Let's talk about me for a second. We're talking about me. This is about me. I'm going to go to this graduation, and I'm going to be late, because I'm always late. I'm late for everything. So I'm going to leave here, my house, my room. I'm going to leave my room about 15 minutes before the ceremony is scheduled to start, which, you know, it takes about 10 minutes to get there. This is a reasonable amount of time. If you want to leave my house 15 minutes early, you're going to get where you need to go on time. Point being, I'm going to get there on time, but late. I know this doesn't make any sense, but let me reiterate, and maybe we can work something out. I'm going to be on time because the ceremony is not going to start 5 minutes until 5 minutes after I get there. But I'm going to be late because everybody else is going to have been an hour early. So, I lose. In this equation, I lose. That's the point. You get it? That's fine. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to park. I'm gonna have to park across the street. I don't know if you have seen Grundy High School, but across the street is the band practice field, and the band doesn't practice at the end of the school year. It's concert band during it's spring. So they have concert band. So they won't start marching on the practice field until like June. This means that the grass has not been mowed. So it's going to be about 4 feet tall. My rant here is that I would not have to park in the Amazon if it weren't for you. You people, yes, you, I'm talking to you. You people who come to Grundy graduation and have no idea who's graduating, but you come anyway because there's something else to do, watch it on GCTV. I know they play that on GCTV. I'm sure, you know what, I bet it's even live, and I know you watch GCTV. So you're going to be there, and you're going to take my parking spot. That's offense number one. You took my parking spot, okay? And then I'm going to walk across the field, go totally gladiator, and walk my happy ass across that field, and then I'm going to walk across the road, and I'm going to walk in that building, and I'm going to walk in the gym, and then when I get in the gym, I'm going to find that there's nowhere to sit, because all you assholes who took my parking spot are now sitting in my damn seat, okay? That's offense number 2. You got one more freaking strike, and you're out, buddy. I'm serious. So, you took my parking spot, and then you took my seat, and now you're breathing my air. And that's not quite a strike yet, because I got another bone to pick with you. But you're hitting on it because you're breathing my air. And this causes a reaction within the body called cellular respiration when you breathe in that pairs with your hydrogen atoms to create water and perspiration. And the point is that you're breathing my oxygen and using cellular respiration, which forms heat, and now it's going to be really hot in there. And I'm going to have nowhere to sit. I have nowhere to park. Now I have nowhere to sit, and now you're breathing my air, and you're making it really hot, because I'm going to be standing up, because you took my seat, and now I'm going to be uncomfortable standing up, and I'm going to be uncomfortable and hot, and that's a bad combination. So that's 2 strikes. Are you counting? That's 2 strikes, and you're hitting on the 3rd. So, and I don't really understand why anybody wants to go unless you really have to, because you're gonna get there, and it's gonna be crowded, because there are gonna be people who belong there with you, okay? Other people, don't get me wrong, not everybody there is not supposed to be there. There's some people who have a right to be there, their parents and siblings and great-grandmothers and what have you. But the point is, you're making it bad for them too. And I don't know why you want to be there, because all you're gonna do is sit there and you're gonna watch people walk across the stage, people that you don't know. And you're going to listen to 4 of the most boring speeches of your life. And it's going to be simultaneous. It's going to be this reaction where, like, you hear what this person is saying to you, and as soon as you hear it, it's in one ear and it's out the other. I mean, it's simultaneous, like, you hear it and you forget it. It means nothing. What these people are going to say to you at this graduation, it won't be inspiring. You're not going to leave. It's not going to be over, and you're going to think, damn, I needed to write some of that down, because I could hang that on my mirror and look at it every day, and maybe I won't work at McDonald's next year, you know? No. Whatever they say to you, it's going to be like fucking peanuts, okay? It's going to be wah 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 wah. Are you watching the equation? It's the wah wah wah. That's rule number 1. Plus the it's out, in, and then out. Do you get the picture? Nobody cares. If you're the person who does the speech, get a life, man. I mean, you could at least be a little bit, hit some sunscreen with the, the information I'm about to dispense with you is, no more credible than my own meandering experiences. Whatever that guy says, I mean, at least, if you're going to take up half an hour of my life, at least make it interesting. I mean, really, throw a joke in there. No one cares about your business. I don't care. I don't care. They don't care. Nobody's going to listen to you. So anyway, back to you people who are on my shit list here. Strike 1, you took my parking spot. Strike 2, you took my seat. Strike almost on the 3rd, you're sitting in my seat. And you're breathing my air. So after this ceremony goes down, there's going to be people walking across the stage, and then, speeches that you're going to forget about. And then you're going to cattle your way into the arena of people standing in the cafeteria. I don't recommend this. I really don't understand this part. Because you got everybody in there, and they're just, talking to each other and having a good old time, and it's pointless. Go the fuck home, okay? I don't know why you're in there hugging each other, crying. There's tears. There's envelope exchange. Get an address. Send it to them. This day and age, it'll be there tomorrow. I promise you. This is pointless. And I don't recommend it if you're claustrophobic. You will die. There's people touching you at all times. Just don't do it. So, you took my seat. Well, you took my seat. You sat in my parking... Oh, God. You parked at a parking spot. You took my seat. You breathed my air. And you made it hot. I'm uncomfortable. And you don't deserve to be there. If you do not know anybody graduating at the grand graduation, personally, do not go. Thank you for your time. I hope I offended some of you, at least one of you, and I will see you guys later. This is Brittany Jensen signing off on behalf of Grundy Review.